Welcome to the Rare History Channel. President Bush had an incredible number of experiences before he succeeded Ronald Reagan in the White House in 1989. After leaving office in 1993, he was one of the most active former presidents ever, making headlines with his annual parachute jumps and public appearances. Here are 19 interesting facts about President George Herbert Walker Bush. Fact number 1. George H.W. Bush was an American politician who made history when he was elected President of the United States in 1988. What makes his presidency even more remarkable is that he was the first sitting vice president to be elected president since Martin Van Buren in 1836. This achievement showcases Bush's political prowess and his ability to garner support from the American public. Number 2. Bush served in the United States Navy during World War II, and he was the youngest pilot in the Navy at the time. During his service, he flew 58 combat missions and earned several medals for his bravery and service to his country. This early experience in the military shaped Bush's worldview and sense of duty to his country. Number 3. In 1944, Bush's plane was shot down over the Pacific, and he was rescued by a U.S. submarine. This harrowing experience solidified Bush's commitment to his fellow servicemen and his country. It also served as a reminder of the dangers and sacrifices of war. Number 4. Bush served as Director of Central Intelligence, CIA, from 1976 to 1977. During his time in this role, he oversaw the agency's efforts to gather intelligence and protect national security. His experience in this position gave him unique insights into foreign policy and national security issues. Number 5. As vice president under Ronald Reagan from 1981 to 1989, Bush was instrumental in the administration's foreign policy decisions. He played a key role in shaping U.S. policy towards the Soviet Union and was a staunch advocate for Reagan's aggressive approach to ending the Cold War. Number 6. Bush was responsible for the creation of the Points of Light Foundation, a non-profit organization focused on promoting volunteerism and community service. This organization has had a significant impact on American society, inspiring millions of people to get involved in their communities and make a positive difference. Number 7. In 1991, Bush launched Operation Desert Storm, a military campaign to liberate Kuwait from Iraqi occupation. This operation was a defining moment of Bush's presidency and showcased his leadership and decisiveness in the face of a major international crisis. Number 8. During his 1988 presidential campaign, Bush famously said, "Read my lips, no new taxes." However, in 1990, he broke this promise and raised taxes as part of a budget deal with Democrats. This move was controversial and ultimately hurt Bush's popularity with conservative voters. Number 9. One of the most memorable and impressive feats of George H.W. Bush's later life was his parachute jump to celebrate his 90th birthday. In 2014, at the age of 90, Bush jumped out of a helicopter and parachuted to the ground with the help of the Army's Golden Knights parachute team. This was not the first time Bush had made such a jump, as he had previously completed parachute jumps during his time as a naval aviator during World War II. The jump was a testament to Bush's physical fitness and adventurous spirit, and it served as an inspiration to many people around the world who admired his courage and determination. Number 10. Bush signed into law the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, in 1990, which prohibited discrimination against people with disabilities. This landmark piece of legislation has had a lasting impact on American society and has helped to create a more inclusive and accessible society for people with disabilities. Number 11. Bush was a proponent of free trade and signed the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, in 1992. This agreement has had a significant impact on the economies of the United States, Canada, and Mexico and has been the subject of much debate and controversy. Number 12. In 1992, Bush famously vomited on the Prime Minister of Japan during a state dinner. The incident was widely reported in the media and was later attributed to a case of acute gastroenteritis. While embarrassing for Bush at the time, it has since become a memorable and quirky moment in presidential history. Number 13. Bush had a love for skydiving and went skydiving on his 75th, 80th, and 85th birthdays. This adventurous streak is emblematic of Bush's character and his willingness to take risks and embrace life to the fullest. Number 14. After his presidency, Bush formed a close friendship with former President Bill Clinton. The two men worked together on disaster relief efforts and developed a deep respect and admiration for each other. This unlikely friendship served as a reminder of the power of bipartisanship and the importance of putting country above party. Number 15. Bush was a family man who was married to his wife, Barbara, for 73 years until her death in 2018. Together, they had 6 children, including former President George W. Bush and former Governor Jeb Bush. Bush was a devoted father and husband who placed a high value on family and personal relationships. Number 16. In his later years, Bush became known for his colorful socks, which he wore as a way to express his personality and add some flair to his attire. His love of bold socks became a trademark of sorts, and he even launched a line of socks in 2013 to raise money for charity. This quirky detail is a testament to Bush's fun-loving nature and his willingness to embrace the unexpected. Number 17. Bush was a skilled athlete and played baseball and soccer during his youth. He was also a member of the Yale University baseball team, which made it to the College World Series in 1947. His love of sports stayed with him throughout his life, and he often attended sporting events and even played golf into his 90s. Number 18. As president, Bush signed the Clean Air Act amendments of 1990, which were aimed at reducing air pollution and improving public health. This legislation has had a significant impact on air quality in the United States and has helped to reduce the levels of harmful pollutants in the air. Number 19. In 2011, Bush was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States. This award was given in recognition of his lifetime of service to his country and his many accomplishments in public life. It was a fitting tribute to a man who had dedicated his life to serving others and making a positive impact on the world.